Yo, what's going on, everyone? Hope you guys are doing amazing. This is your boy K's coming at you guys again with another video. So today, I actually wanted to go ahead and react to the character guide for A.K.I. I seen that it had finally released. This is the character that I've been highly anticipating. So I'm very curious on as to how good this character's normals are going to be. I wanted to just do a quick reaction first before kind of getting into some analytical stuff, and then from there we can kind of just go back and kind of just I'll kind of discuss some things that kind of stood out to me of what looks strong, what looks kind of, you know, but we can go from there. But let's get right into it, man. I'm super excited for this because I've been waiting so long for this character. You guys have no idea. Okay. Okay, so this is just her fireball. So I wonder if her fireballs change based on the button that you use. Oh, that's like a good crouching low. I think that was like a crouching medium kick. It looks really good. Okay, so we finally get some clarification on what her poison actually takes off. So she takes off health. There was speculation kind of going around whether it was going to take off drive bar or health. I'm glad that it does health. Oh wow. Okay. Nightshade pose. What does this do? Okay, so it has projectile collision. So it also looks like she can interact with the poison ball by using her poison whip with it. Okay. That is going to be really strong. That's going to be really strong. Characters, one thing about characters in Street Fighter 6, one of the tactics that's really strong among all of the most of the top tier characters, so just for Ken, for example, characters that can travel with their fireball are extremely strong. Like just, you know, fireball, drive rush. Pressure is ridiculous in this game. If you have that tool available to your disposal, it's incredibly hard to deal with. It's almost like you just get in for free, just kind of start your offense. I remember I was hearing Punk kind of talk about it one time, just talking about how that pressure is really kind of strong in Street Fighter 6 if you have that just to your disposal. So I'm glad to see that A.K.I has tools that top tier characters have, because that's already showing good signs that this character may be very, very strong. So that's also really good too, because what that is, what I'm kind of thinking is that A.K.I she can have a fireball exchange. She might not be able to win them most of the time, but at least she can compete. I know that characters that don't have abilities to be able to deal with fireballs, they have a really tough time in Street Fighter 6 dealing with characters who do. So I'm glad to see that she can at least compete. Yeah, that's going to be really strong. So yeah, she can interact with it. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. So this right here, as it mentioned, and I kind of got this theory as well, it's very, very similar. It kind of works similar to how Fang used to work in Street Fighter 5. Anytime Fang used to he used to throw out his poison ball, it used to cause player to want to jump more. It incentivizes them to jump more, which would always lead to any good Fang, any basic average level Fang. If you have any awareness, you know that, okay, my opponent's getting ready to jump. Let me queue up, and get ready to anti-air. What this is basically insinuating is that same scenario where this is a mind game tool. This is not really necessarily there for damage. It's just a tool to be able to play mind games with your opponent to get them to do certain actions. So if we're fighting against A.K.I, I would actually say if you are the opposer, if you're fighting against her, it may be beneficial to, one, either just kind of sit in place, or two, just walk through it. Because the amount of damage that you're probably going to lose for just walking through it, if you have a sustainable amount of HP, it's better to just walk through it, because you don't want to give, from what I'm understanding, characters like this, you don't want to give them the idea that they control you. She seems like she has a lot of tools to kind of control the pace of the match, as well as control how your opponents play. And I just know that if you give characters like this those type of mental advantages, you kind of psych yourself out and put yourself in bad situations. So that's just a theory of mine, but let's just keep it going. Yeah, that'll be super strong. That'll be super strong too. Yep, exactly. Incentivizes opponents to just want to jump. Oh, wow. That's going to be strong. I need to see that again, because this is going to be really, really strong, because you can't block that. So what's going to end up happening is most A.K.I players are probably going to use setups into poison where you're forced to have to take it. And they're going to most likely continue their pressure as well as just retreat. Now, one of the things I'm most curious about is that does her poison work how Fang's poison used to work, where it can't kill you on the last hit? You can't actually get KO'd from it. I think it would be extremely broken if they gave a character like this. I think it's highly unlikely, but I'm very curious how long it takes to get from 100% HP to 0 utilizing poison, because this character, as from what I can see, is a hybrid between zoning, like keep away. She kind of want to lame you out, as well as apply a little bit of pressure to kill you if you kind of like overextend. So I'm telling you, man, I'm getting the vibes that this character is going to be really strong. She's already giving me high A tier, S tier vibes. It's interesting. So one thing about this tool that I'm going to do immediately in training and test out is I'm very curious, since this bubble has an explosion with the way when you throw it out, it has an explosion. How does that interact with opponents when you anti-air them? When they jump. When you jump, does it just go away, or does it still explode? If it still explodes, broken. So the bubble is kind of essentially like a launcher move, from what I'm seeing. Yeah, so it's a good way of checking your opponents from mid-range. One thing about this move that I can already tell the weakness is that if you're going to utilize this move for checking opponents, you have to understand in Street Fighter 6, there's a lot of opponents who have a tendency to want to jump. This will be hard. This is a tool that you're not going to want to utilize very often. You're going to want to throw it out there every now and then, just to get your opponent to know, like, hey, I have this at my disposal. I have this tool, because for what I can already tell, this is a kind of a big risk move. If you throw this out, I'm pretty sure that you can get punished by jump in pretty clean. So what I'm thinking is that from this range, not this range, because you're not gonna throw. Whoa, dang, that kind of goes far. This range right here, you don't want to throw that out. I'm pretty sure this is a very bad range to kind of throw that out, because this is within jump range, and if you guess wrong, you're going to eat tons of damage for guessing wrong. So you have to throw this move out very, very cautiously. Oh, wow. So you can use it to anti-air, too. Wow, okay. So that's interesting, because look it caused kind of like a crumble effect. I wonder if this is because she was already poisoned too. Yeah, that's because she's already poisoned. Okay. So they just applied another poison which caused the crumble. Wow. Wow. Yep, and you can extend that. Wait, so what? Wow. Okay, this is one of the moves I'm very curious about. You see what it says? It says the distance that this attack covers changes depending on the button press. You are still at an advantage, even if it's block. So, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. That tool, this move right here, is actually pretty powerful for the sole purpose that it really kind of makes it so that you can't throw fireballs. So characters like Ryu, like if you're kind of standing at like jump range and you throw a fireball, you can react with this, and even if they block it, you're still plus. And you can still combo. This character is crazy. What the heck? Dude, this is crazy. Completely just changes the fireball ward. This character I'm so far seeing, you can't really throw fireballs on. It is not a good idea. Because I know she also has like a slide move. Yeah, that's gonna be crazy. That move right there, you might want to drive reversal that. Or DP, if you can react to it. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like, she has a ton of moves in her arsenal to be able to just completely shut down the fireball game. Yeah, I really want to test this out in training, because when they did this in the trailer, like, I don't understand. Is this move invincible or is it not? Oh, okay. So she's vulnerable to throws. Let me see that again. So all this is telling me is that you kind of have to treat her kind of how you would treat kind of like characters I would think similar to JP, where not JP, because you had to kind of delay your attack with JP. Similar to how you would treat Marissa's counter move. You have to throw her. So which kind of means is that what that kind of means is that she's going to be a character that probably is going to struggle with characters that have throw loops. So characters that can put you in a throw loop and then just kind of shimmy you out, she's going to have a very tough time dealing with those type of scenarios. But that's not bad, though. That's not a bad thing. Because also what you have to understand, too, is that if you do get thrown, let's just say, for example, you understand that, hey, I can get thrown for this, or you see someone clearly baiting out your the slide move. The good thing is that even if you take damage, depending on how much they bait it, at least you're out of the corner. You don't want to. I'm already can tell you don't want to be in the corner with this character. You kind of always want to roam somewhere within in the mid screen and keep them at where you can kind of just poke them out and just lame them out in some. She has so many tools, man. What the heck? So this was the move that they showed in the trailer. I was like, what? Yeah, you can't throw fireballs on this character. She just has way too many tools. Was that the Fang move? Yeah, she has Fang's move. Oh my gosh. So she has a command grab. Alright, so I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I can already tell this is gonna be the scrub favorite move. This move right here is gonna be the move where a lot of people who aren't good at the game are gonna spam this move, because what I can already tell is that it's very hard to recognize while she's in that stance. It's very, very hard to kind of recognize. When you're in the heat of the moment, you only have a split of the second to be able to recognize what's going on. Most people are going to get hit by this command grab so much that what's going to happen is they're going to develop a habit of every time they see a slide, they're just going to jump. So this is definitely the scrub move. This is going to be the scrub favorite move. I can already tell. This move and the one move where she like does like a little rainbow with her claws and she can like command grab you from those two moves. This move and that move is going to be the scrub friendly moves. Okay. So I'm guessing just a traditional level 1. This move is broken. Once again, another tool where you cannot throw fireballs. You can already tell just based on how it hits, how it works. This is a tool, once again, for you to not be able to throw fireballs at this character. If you play a fireball character, you are scared of this character. I'm just going to tell you right now. That's a really, really strong tool. I'm very curious how this is going to interact with anti-airing. Can you use this as an anti-air tool? I'm very, very curious. Okay. So you can use it as an anti-air. The way that they showed it, though, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, you should test this in training because does it? Because from what I'm seeing is that her level 2 looks like it's actually tracking. It doesn't like hit always at a certain distance. This is a kind of a broken level 2 if it tracks. I ain't gonna lie. What I'm curious is that does it hit at all heights? If it hits at all heights and it oh my gosh, this is gonna be a crazy level 2 is going. Level 2 and level 3 already look ridiculous. Because we saw her level 3 in the trailer. Yeah, it tracks. So it tracks. This is a really good tool. And it leaves a poisonous pond below them. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, you can't dodge the poisonous pond. This character is gonna be ridiculous. I promise y'all right now, I just don't envision this character being anything below high A tier or S tier. I'm thinking this is an S tier character. She's really giving me S tier vibes. This character is ridiculous. But at the end of the day, you know, it always boils down to the matchups. But this character so far is looking kind of ridiculous. I'm not even gonna lie. And here's the messed up part too, that you don't understand. Look it. I want y'all to pay attention. Look at how long the poisonous pond is out. It's still there. And here's the problem. The poisonous pond is once again another mind game tool. No opponent is gonna want to stand there. So because of that, what's gonna happen? The very first thing they're gonna do is try to jump out. They don't want to stand there. They want to be on the other side. They want to be over here. They don't want to be right here. So they're gonna for sure. They're not even gonna try to react with nothing. They're not gonna try to wake up DI. They're not gonna try to DP. All they want to do is get out of the pond. This character is gonna be a problem. I promise y'all, this character is gonna be a problem. Her level 3 is crazy. Wait, what? What? Wait, no, hold on. What? Bro. Yo. Dog. Alright, guys. I'm telling y'all right now. This is a S tier character. High A or S tier. I'm telling y'all, this is for sure. I'm thinking this is really an S tier character. I don't see how she's not. The only way this character really isn't gonna be that good is if she, depending on if how her normals are. I really got to see her normals. They didn't really showcase too much of her normals in that. They kind of showed a lot of special moves. But I really need to kind of see how her normals are. If her normals are as ridiculous as her special moves are, then this is a S tier character, in my personal opinion. You guys let me know what you guys think. I'm very curious on how you guys are feeling about Aki. Are you guys excited? Are you guys going to be playing as her? Are you going to be maining her? If you guys noticed something that I didn't really kind of pick up on in the trailer, let me know down in the comment section below. But we are almost here, guys. She is almost out. We will be playing her next week. I cannot wait. I will be live streaming her, so make sure you guys go ahead and check the link box description below for my Twitch. And if you guys ever want to see any more gameplay of just how, just me kind of playing, make sure you guys check out my videos. I'll leave some down in the description box below. But as always, guys, peace out. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you. Peace.